I'm going to say, go.
Right, so today I'm going to talk to you about brassicas. And I know that I'm talking loud, but last time we did it, Julia, I couldn't hear what I was saying.
No, because we're having to stand so far apart now, isn't it? That I'm quite a long way. I'm stretching my arms as long as they go, which aren't very long.
And I'll talk tall and you talk small.
Okay.
Right then. So today we are going to do brassicas, and we're on Julia's plot. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Thank you very
And
much.
Julia has already put a lovely row of golden acre cabbages in, and might I say they look mighty splendid.
Thank you very much, madam.
All grown from seed, one presumes.
Absolutely.
Right then, so what we're going to do here is I'm just going to show you how to put the brassicas in. And brassicas include cabbages, cauliflowers, blah, 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 okay, blah, 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 on all of that lot.
What, you mean a calabrese? Now, can we just point out, actually...
Did you know that calabrese is just another posh word for broccoli, the big-headed broccoli that you buy from the supermarkets? We're actually of the impression that some people didn't know that.
No.
There you go.
In fact, we know a lot of people don't know that because we've had to tell them. So, and then they've gone, oh, right, okay. And it's actually a very easy one to grow.
It is.
And it grows a nice big head on the top of it.
And you can't beat a big head.
Well, I wouldn't be able to reach, would I?
So, what we've actually done here is we've got a lovely fine tilth. Well done indeed.
I thank you very much.
That means that we haven't got many lumps in it. So if
No.
you look at it,
Oh.
if you were making pastry, I'd be very proud.
Thank you
proud
very much.
indeed.
Thank you.
So, trowel in hand, and all you're going to do is make a hole. Is this your no dig?
This is the no dig
Yes,
area.
I thought it was.
This
Oh,
is the no.
Anyway, the no dig side. Still talking very.
I tell you why we're putting them in the no dig side this year, because last year we were doing shadow planting and testing the one against the other. But I've kind of allocated all my digging area for other things. But also we did notice with the brassicas, they seem to heart up a lot quicker.
And that's what we like, a big heart.
A big heart.
That's H heart. Right then, so what we've done here is we've grown everything from seed, we've pricked out, and then we put them all in these cell trays, 6 here. And woo, I tell you what, if you got closer, but you can't, but a lovely root ball showing us that this is ready to go
Yes,
in.
and I tell you what, they've been hardened off. I had them at home and I was taking them in at night time, out in the daytime. So they've been nicely hardened off for about a fortnight now.
Lovely. And they are ready, and the weather forecast, Thomas Schaffernacker has given us a lovely forecast. So I'm just sticking that in, and all 6 stone of me is going.
Give it a good shove in, yeah.
Right
yeah.
then, if you don't do it with your big hands, of which I've got, stick your foot all the way round it. Brassicas all like a firm bottom.
Yeah.
And don't we all, madam?
We like a firm bottom, yes.
Press it right in. No joke, just shove it right in.
Yeah.
And so, nothing can rock about when the wind actually gets hold of it. It can't move it because it needs to be firmly in. So when you've firmed it in,
Yeah.
like so, another mistake, and it's only a mistake that we've all done, people plant too close together.
Definitely, because they think the more they'll get, because they look at them and they're small plants to start off with.
They are.
And actually they become quite big plants, especially, I mean, cabbages aren't so bad, but people particularly with sprouts and again calabrese and purple sprouting broccoli, they need plenty of room between them. And you might think you're actually getting lots more in your space, but actually what you're getting is a very compromised plant.
We don't want any compromising. We want your social distancing to be included on your cabbages. So I'm just doing another few here.
Oh, thanks. Carry on.
Firm them.
Keep going.
Firm them in.
I'll just sit down on my well.
Yes, you do. Make yourself at home because it is your pot. So firm them all in. And there's only 6 here. Now, on that note, a lot of people love a row of cabbages. I defy you to eat a row of cabbages. And I know that you can freeze cabbage, and there's a lot you can do. But if you've got 48 cabbages that all arrive ready for feeding at once, it really can be a waste of your time. So instead, do some succession planting. That means set 6 now, and then do another 6, and so on, so that you've always got plenty of cabbage rather than the standard 48 all up.
Yeah, and then you end up giving them away to everybody. I know I've got 12 here, which will probably all crop around the same time, but I am giving them to family and friends at the moment, so...
Because everybody wants our food.
Absolutely.
And I think we'll become even more popular in a little while. Now, you've seen how I have put all of my 8 stone. I moved up 2 stone while I was doing that.
Absolutely.
Now then, not only have I actually planted them in...
Would you like me to pass you the watering can? Because I can see that you're going to struggle. I walk away from the water. All right, okay. I'll pass you the watering can.
Can you put it down there?
I'll pop it down. Ooh.
I'll pick it up.
There we go.
Thank you. Right, nicely firmed in. Water at the bottom. And they shouldn't be moving.
No.
Else they get done. If they flop over to one side, you haven't firmed them in enough.
No, we'll have no floppiness on my slot either.
Right. And as I say, if you haven't got big hands like me, just do it by putting your foot either side, but firm them good and proper.
Yes. Now, I was going to say another thing people will do at this stage is actually scatter slug pellets around.
Yeah,
now
we don't mind slug pellets,
no,
as long as they're organic ones that creatures don't die
yes
from.
And one thing I have found is you've not got a particular problem on the no dig beds as you would on the dig beds, and I think part of that is I don't know, maybe you're not unearthing the eggs or something, I don't really know. And I'm also not providing a habitat for them, so as you can see there's no kind of wooden edges between the paths or anything, so there's nowhere for the slugs to harbour. Yes.
No, not at all. No hiding place here, madam. So all I'm going to do now is, now these are only going in these cloches just while the cabbages are small.
Yeah.
Because if we put the cloche on and then we put the net on, and a cabbage white butterfly can actually sit on the net on a cabbage, believe you me, they'll desecrate anything that they can lay their eggs on.
Yeah.
So we don't want you to do that.
No.
So instead, what we've got here, this is debris netting. It's got little holes in it, but holes that cabbage white butterflies can't get through.
Yes.
So,
and I mean, although they're very small cloches, and I will actually, once the cabbages start to grow a bit bigger, I will make a bigger kind of cage for them to go around. But actually another reason to cover them at the moment is the birds, which we know sit on the sheds, don't they, at night time?
they do, they wait for us to go. I don't blame them though.
Oh,
what you'll notice
oh dear,
here,
apologies everybody, I just had my finger over the camera part there.
blame
We did see you, but there might have been a hazy corner. I do apologise everybody.
Don't blame you.
Professional not.
So what I've actually done now is I've pulled all the netting here, okay, to weight it down, and Julie has very kindly put me some bricks and things all round. You need to make sure that no butterflies can get in anywhere, and they will search for a hole to get in, so make sure you've got no holes in the debris netting. Weight it all down, and if necessary you can bury it. You can bury this in the soil, this side,
Yeah.
but I tend to put bricks down so I can get at it to weed it.
Yeah.
So that'll keep you going for a little while,
They
won't
will,
it?
and they'll probably be ready in what, about 12 to
About 12
14 weeks. Yeah, yeah.
We'll be eating these then.
Lovely.
Thanks,
Thank
love.
you. Bye.
Bye.